Okay, so we're going to talk about the properties of triangles. We have our three types of triangle here. We've got an equilateral, we've got an isosceles, and we've got a scalene. Now, they all have slightly different properties. They've all got three sides. The important point about an equilateral triangle is, as you've noted by these little lines here, all these three sides are of equal length. So that's property number one of an equilateral triangle. Second thing means if all of these are of equal length, all of the angles, we'll call it x for argument's sake, are also equal. So all the same sides and all the same angles are equal. So using our next fact, which will be at the top here, angles in a triangle add up or sum to 180. So if we've got three angles that add to be 180 and they are all equal, this means we can do 180 split three ways divided by 3, which means that all of these angles are 60, and they have to be for an equilateral triangle by definition. Then we've got the next type of triangle, which is an isosceles. This has two of the sides are equal. And for that to happen, the two base angles, so if you rotate any triangle you get in a question so that these two sides are pointing up, the base angles, these angles are also going to be equal. So what that means is, say if you have this angle at the top as 40, you can do 180 minus 40, which means you're left with 140 degrees, which needs to be split equally between these two. So 140 divided by 2 is 70. So our last type of triangle is a scalene. Now none of the angles and none of the sides there are equal, so if a question comes, they may give you two of the angles. You can add them up and subtract that number from 180, and that will give you the last one. So yeah, they're going to play around with it in different ways, but these are the facts that you need to know. Angles in a triangle add to 180. An equilateral triangle, all the sides and all of the angles are equal, therefore you can do 180 divided by 3 gives you 60. For an isosceles triangle, base angles are the same. So they might give you one of them, and you'll have to know and rotate the shape until you get the other base angle. They're the same, and then again you can work it out from 180, and then you've got scaling at the end.